everybody, welcome back to another video. I've been working retail pretty much my entire working career. When I was in early high school, I worked concessions at a movie theater. Then I worked at the jobs I work now, which is Dollar Tree and Sally's, which are both retail jobs, which I've been working there for a while. And working those retail jobs, I have picked up on some key things that pretty much, like, I'm making up a number here just to throw out a number, but probably around like 85% of customers are guilty of at least one or more of these things. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more out there. These are just ones that I found. Maybe they're just specific to like my types of cashiering jobs. If you guys work retail or customer service, if I missed anything that annoys you, leave it down below. Alright, so let's just jump into the list. Alright, so number one is putting your money on the conveyor belt. Not only is it dangerous because your money could, like my belt, I don't know how all belts are different, but mine is like kind of moves, it moves automatically, has like a sensor, and if there's nothing in front of it, it'll just keep moving. So if you have your money on the belt and the belt starts moving and your money could get sucked into the belt, and then now we're both, now you're gonna be mad at me when it wasn't my fault, you know what I mean? But not only for that reason, but also because it's just rude. Like, you can hand it to me. I'm okay. I don't have any diseases. I'm not gonna like snatch it or anything. Like, you can hand it to me. I am a person. Like, my favorite thing is when they'll like throw their money down on the counter, but then they'll sit there like with their hand open like this, waiting for their change. I'm like, bitch, I'll go right underneath your hand and I'll set it down just like you set it down for me. You treat people the way you want to be treated. Number two is licking your fingers before you touch your money, like to scroll through it or whatever. I get it if you need, like, your grip is like whatever, but don't lick your fingers. That is disgusting, because I have to touch it and your saliva's on it. And first of all, you shouldn't be licking your hands anyways, because you don't know what's on your, I mean, you probably know what's on your hands, but you've been touching things all day, out shopping, touching money, and money is already filthy. And then you lick your hands as touching it. And then everybody else who touches that piece of money after you did is going to be touching your saliva. And that is disgusting. Number three, it's also gross. Pulling money out of places that it should not be. AKA bras, shoes, wigs. I've seen that before. People pulling it out of their wigs all sweaty. And like, that is disgusting. I don't want your boob money. I don't want your foot money. I don't want your weave money, okay? Especially if it's damp. That is disgusting. Number four might just be a me thing, because I've talked to other cashiers about this before, and it doesn't bother some other people, but it bothers me. And that's putting things inside of other things. Like if you have like a box or a bucket of some sort, and you put like a whole bunch of things inside the bucket, because I have to take all those things back out. Like, there's no point in putting them all in there just for me to have to take them back out again. When I have to reach into buckets all day, it hurts my shoulder, man. Like, come on, just take it all out. Like, it's no big deal. Same thing with envelopes. Like, if you're buying cards and you have all the cards, like, inside the envelope, like, put the envelope in the card, then I don't gotta worry about flipping it when you're buying, like, 20 cards. Number five kind of goes with number four, and that's putting like a whole, like, you know, some stores will have like the hand baskets, like you have like the cart and you have like the hand basket. When you just set like your whole hand basket on there instead of taking the things out of the hand basket. I'm not your mother. You know, like, I'm not here to like do this. Like, come on, man, just take it out. Like, it's like taking your. Would you see someone with a grocery cart pick up the whole cart and put it on the belt? No, you take it out. Like, come on, it's just common courtesy. Six is also a common courtesy thing, and that is completely ignoring your cashier. Now, it's my job to be nice to you, okay? I get that. But if you're walking up to my register and I say, "Hello, how are you? Did you find everything okay?" And you just completely ignore me, like, you don't even say like, "I'm fine," or even smile at me, or like nothing. Completely ignored me. I'm just like, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Number seven is talking on the phone when you're cashing out. Again, some people don't find this annoying. I just think it's kind of annoying because if I'm trying to, like, tell you your totals, or if I have to ask you a question, and then I feel like I'm interrupting you when I'm here to provide you a service. It just makes it kind of hard for your cashier to do their job when they can't communicate with you. Number eight is asking dumbass questions. Specifically this one question. If you walk up to me and you say, "Hi, I looked in the space where this item usually is, but that space is empty. Do you have any?" Bitch, if I had some, it would be out, don't you think? Next is one that applies for every customer service job, any associate job, okay? Don't yell or like throw tantrums to the cashier about company policies, okay? Even if you don't like that policy or you feel it's being used wrongly against you or whatever the policy is, it is not that associate's fault. You don't need to be throwing a tantrum and yelling and screaming at them and causing a scene. They're just there to do their job. They're following what their superiors tell them is the rules. And if you don't like that, you have to take it up with someone higher up. All you need to do is ask them who they can talk to about it and call it a day. You don't need to yell at them because it's not their fault. The next one, number 10, isn't necessarily annoying. It's just kind of funny. But it's when customers say, "You just lost my business" to a cashier. Most of the time, these cashier jobs are like multi-million-dollar companies. Realistically, that cashier is not going to care whether you come back or not, and they probably won't even notice. My phone is not. Next is if you have a really large order, like you have a lot of things you're buying, don't rush the cashier, okay? You have a lot of things that they need to get through, and especially if there's other people behind you, they're just trying to do their job. You don't need to yell at them like, "Oh, I'm in a rush, you need to hurry up." Well, Mitch, maybe you shouldn't have gotten so many damn things if you're in such a rush. Next is I have here, it's paying what, like, for example, paying a $1 tab with a $20 bill. So basically what I mean by that is, if you have just like one or two things that you're getting, don't use a huge currency, if that makes sense. Like, we only have a drawer with a certain amount of change in there. And if you have, like, especially working at Dollar Tree, where if you only buy one thing, that's only a $1 bill. And if you're trying to hand me anything bigger than a 5, you're being ridiculous. Like, seriously, I'm not going to break your 20 because you just want it broken. If you want it broken, you can go to the bank and get it for free. You don't have to buy something from me and take my whole drawer of change. I actually have this one funny story. It didn't happen too long ago, actually, but there was this older gentleman, and he literally was just buying a soda, nothing else, $1.06, okay, whatever. This boy, he tries to hand me a $100 bill. He wanted me to break a $100 bill for $1.06. I'm like, I can't break this. No, I can't give you $98 in change. That's literally my whole drawer. My drawer only contains, when I start the day, I only have $100 in my register. So, you need more conscientious. If you need to break a big bill, just go to a bank and let do it, no problem. The next one's also about change. Don't have enough money for what you're buying, okay? If you don't have enough money, don't buy, like, take something off your bill, okay? You should be aware of your budget. If you only have a certain amount of money, then you should only be buying enough for what you have, if that makes sense. Like, don't ask me, "Oh, do you have 10 cents or whatever?" Because no, I don't. This isn't my money. I can't just I have to have an even drawer at the end of my shift. If my drawer is not the amount that it's supposed to be, I could get in trouble, okay? It's just how it is. If you don't have enough money, then don't buy as many things as you have. The next one is also it's not really annoying, it's more just like really like whatever kind of thing. It's saying like, if something's not scanning, it's saying, "Oh, well, I guess it's free." The next one I actually do have personal experience with, but it's basically like harassing your cashiers, especially your female ones. Again, I mentioned this previously, but I am paid to be nice to you, okay? That's my job. I have to be nice to you. I have to put on a smile and be like, "Oh yeah, I have to pretend like I'm interested in your life, okay?" But when you're lingering around after I've already checked you out and you're done, and you're just standing there and you're looking at me and you're like trying to make conversation, I'm trying to do my job, okay? I have other customers to tend to. You're not the only person here. I'm not gonna go out with you. I'm not gonna smile for you. There's actually this one specific time. There's an older gentleman, and I was like not like in a great mood. I wasn't in like a bad mood. I was like in a different mood. And I was just like, I had my normal face. I wasn't like smiling aggressively, or I wasn't like frowning or crying or anything crazy. I was just being an indifferent person. And he's like, "Oh, come on, give me a smile." And he literally said that, I swear, it had to be 5 to 10 times, because he would walk a couple steps away from my register and then turn back and look at me like this, like waiting for me to smile. And once he was out of the door, he was still looking back at me. It was really creeping me out. Like, I almost had to call my manager and have them escort him off the premises because it was really creeping me out. Don't do that, okay? The next one kind of goes with what I just said, and it's, again, don't linger around after you're done, okay? Like I said, I have other customers I have to take care of, and if you're sitting at my register fumbling around with your stuff, or just, like, standing around loitering, like, just keep it moving, okay, people? especially if it's a really busy place. The next one, again, might just be a me thing, but I find it really weird when customers call me by my first name. Like, I get I'm wearing a name tag, but don't call me by my first name. It's just really weird. Like, I don't know you like that, and it just makes me uncomfortable, so. Number 20 is asking me why your card was declined. Okay, I don't know. Every POS is different. Some places it does say why your card was declined, but in all the retail places that I have worked, whenever your card is declined, all it comes up on the screen, like for example at Sally's it just says transaction denied, and at Dollar Tree it just says card declined. It doesn't give me any explanations, okay? So don't sit around saying, I have $1,000 in that bank account. I don't know why it's declined. Let's do it again. And keep running the same card through 4 times and it's still being declined. I don't know why your card is declined, okay? If you don't know why, then you need to go figure it out somewhere else so I can help other people. Sorry. And my last thing that customers do that annoy me is when you're at the checkout and I start scanning your items and they're like, hold on, I forgot something. Let me go to the whole other side of the store and grab it real quick. So I'm sitting there like waiting for this person to come back, holding up all the other people in line, not being very conscientious of others. Like, if you're not ready to check out, then don't check out, okay? Or, if you forgot something, finish your transaction and then go back. So I can keep my line moving. It's just about being conscious of others. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. If you agree with the things I said, let me know in a comment. If you disagree, let me know. What are some things that customers do that annoy you? Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying, boy. Alright, well that's it for this. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.